An unpopular opinion is if you're in your 40s, especially late 40s, and if you're in your early 50s, there's a very, very, very strong chance that you are in perimenopause and you don't know it. The reason you feel so weird is because your estrogen is part of so many systems. Like in your brain, it helps with your ability to recall nouns. So if you feel like you have dementia or Alzheimer's, but really you're like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I remember words? Oh, it affects nouns, apparently. Your widespread joint pain that you are having and you haven't done anything, the weight gain that you're having and you haven't changed anything, specifically around your middle, your irritability, your emotionalness, and your periods might be the same, but you feel kooky dukes. Period changes do not come until late perimenopause. So there is early perimenopause when you don't have the period changes, and this is where people don't understand that their hormone shifts is causing their kooky dukes, crazy feelings, and you go to your doctor like, blood work's fine and your cycle's fine, carry on. And then menopause is defined as 365 days since your last period. And so maybe you don't have a period for a month, maybe the cycle is more erratic, because perimenopause is the zone of chaos because your hormones are erratic and all over. And as you get towards the end, your ovaries are like, push out all the eggs, let's go everyone. It's like the Boston Tea Party in your abdomen. And then you feel real crazy. And then your PMS is possibly worse because you're like living in this weird transition, waiting for your period. When is it? Why is it late? Am I pregnant? And yes, you could be pregnant while you're in perimenopause, because I treat those women too, who you're perimenopause and you're pregnant. Hormones are fascinating, but I just want you to know the reason you feel weird may be because you're changing, and we were always meant to change, and I don't want you to be afraid of it. I just want to validate your crazy feelings are real, because estrogen affects every part of your body. Now, I talk about estrogen because it gets a bad rap, but testosterone is important, vitamin D is important, your progesterone is important, and what you need might be different than what your friend needs. And it has to do with our lifestyle, our genetics, our nutrients, and it's a very complex thing. If you would like to find a provider to help you on your menopause transition or your secret menopause journey or your perimenopause, you can go to menopause.org. Type in your zip code and find a practitioner. And when you are sorely disappointed that the nearest practitioner is 100 miles away, don't fret. There's telehealth options like Alloy or MIDI Health. And I'm a women's health physical therapist, but I specifically specialize in all bad orthopedic things that happen to women. I also do pelvic floor, but I want you to know, you think your OBGYN should know about menopause, and I believe you, they should, but I think they were minimally trained. And so this is why we need a specialist. Although it's really crazy. Like, I do think all practitioners should be trained in the menopause transition, because our hormones affect everything, especially all of our joint pain, our brain health, our heart health, bone health. It's not just about, is your vagina dry, which that matters too. But anyway, I digress. Menopause.org, find a practitioner. You were never meant to do this alone. And yes, you can take hormones if you so choose, if you need it, or you do not have to. If you want to learn more, read the book Estrogen Matters. If you want to follow another practitioner, you can follow Dr. Mary Claire Haver. She wrote a book called The New Menopause. You can follow practitioners like myself. I specialize in talking about what you can do. You can go to my menopause fitness playlist and look at things that you can change behavior-wise to help support your bones and muscles and healthy habits. Because that's where I fit into this puzzle as a menopause practitioner, I guess. I'm just a women's health specialist, but I also recognize that we need to help more women 40 plus, because when you're done being a pregnant human, your life isn't over. You have more than the rest of your life, and I want you to have a quality of life. Love you, bye.